Hello, good morning. Good morning. Today is 13th June, right? Currently backtesting my pair EU. And I'm figuring out something, right? Bearish or bullish breakers or mitigation blocks, however you call them. And if you combine that one with ERL and IRL, that is basically the bullet train. If we see here, right? If you see this is a bearish breaker, right? This is also another block. Price has gone down. Price has gone down to like a form of support, and that support is this um this big candle. This candle here is a different breaker. This one in particular is a breaker from this past range here. So price use it as some form of support, right? So when it did that, form a new range from here to here. That's the new range you have here. So now price is going back into this range to balance out any kind of imbalance or any kind of gap left, any kind of fair value gap left, any kind of imbalance left. So if you look in this range, you see that there's a gap here. That's on the daily time frame. So it means that there are two things. It's either you wait for price to come there, or you can join you can enter some buy trades until price get there. Then when price get there, then you enter a sell. So that's what happened. Let's go down to the 4 hour to see the tweets I took. Forgive me if my chats are messy. I'm back testing a lot, so I'll record all later. I'm just back testing. So this is that range on the 4 hour, right? And that's the fair value gap I drew from the daily time frame. So over here, see this area here, price went down, price shot up. So this right here becomes the mitigation block or the bullish breaker. Why? Because let's say I entered the sell here, price goes. The only way I can avoid the losses when price come back to that same level. That becomes the mitigation block. So after that, price was this liquidity was pulling price too much. So after that, it would just come to this block and pop up. But then I was wrong, and that's fine. It's fine to be wrong. So price came back to the bullish breaker or the mitigation block. It came back to it. So that's where I struck my entry. So now I have areas where I can take my TP. I have this old high here, this old high here, this high here, and finally the maximum level. But I took my TP here. That's 136 pips with the RR of 6.7. Isn't that good? It was great, right? Let's go down on the 1 hour and see how the entry was. So basically, hold on. So let's see. I entered on the New York session, right? So when I held it all the way to the price hit my TP. So here too again, if you can see, there was a. Let me go back up to the 4 hour time frame. So I'll show you it. I'll show it to you clearly what I saw before I entered that buy over there. See, price was going to price was kind of reversing now, but then see price is very close to the target. It's very close to it. So I just use this block here for my entry and took out my TP here. So that's two trades. Finally, price came to the internal draw on liquidity, right? This is the internal draw on liquidity. So now price is there. I extract my entry for a sell. This is a thing on the 4 hour time frame. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. I'll show you what I did there. So hold on. So price came there, and that's I think during the landing session, price came to the the consequence encroachment of the fair value gap. So that's where I struck my entry. My TP was just above it a bit. So I use the old low as a TP area. I use this one as TPR, but I see price kept pushing down. So I was looking for a different entry, right? And then after that, I wouldn't get one. But yeah, price from this. This now is the ERL. So from here, price is targeting here. This is now the external draw on liquidity. This place here. So now, price is heading towards that area. So now price went and it got all the way here. I struck a sell here, but then it did not reach it. It took me out. That's fine. That's twice. So what happened at that? I saw price going back. So I think that it's not reverse. It's just finding something to some form of liquidity to some form of resistance to jump off of. And so and I saw this leg up. This like and I saw this block here. This is a mitigation block, a breaker block. So price came back to it, and I used that as my entry. So right there, during the New York session, I entered it. So I held it all the way to the ultimate ERL right there, and that's my setup. That's 4 to 1 to 4.78 with 157 pips. I'm taking a lot of trades, but then I'll end it here. This video will be long. So that's where we are now. We are getting better. Small. It's all making sense. So far, ERL, IRL, monthly order blocks, and breaker blocks. They work a lot. They work so well. The breaker blocks, they work very well. And then internal draw on liquidity and internal draw on liquidity. These things, I think they are forming a bullet train basically. But let's see how it goes. Charlie, all the best. I know one day it will all make sense. Why I'm up at 12:57 a.m. and I'm having classes tomorrow. But then I'm still here. I'm still here cooking. It will all make sense soon. I have no complaints. Just grind. No complaints. And also, I've taken a trade on EU. I'll give you on this one later. So I'll explain later. So this one later. It won't make sense soon. Right now, my goal is to become a very good trader. I'm so sure from there, the rest is easier. So yeah, that's the update. Until then, yeah. Damn. It's gonna make sense someday, bro. Try the process.